Good evening, everyone, or good morning, or guten Tag. So today I have a lovely Masquerade makeup tutorial for you all. This is for Halloween, but then it could also work for a Masquerade dance if your school is cool enough to actually give you one of those, because I've always seen them on TV and I've always wanted one, but my school really wouldn't do that. It probably wouldn't work either. But anyway, this is a really good makeup tutorial to just show you what to do when you're wearing a mask, because there are certain things you really want to avoid, and I'm going to tell you about that in the video. And then there are also some things that you really want to play up. I hope that you guys like the video. If you really have any questions or anything like that, just let me know. If you want to see any more videos like this or any more makeup tutorials dealing with Halloween, then please let me know, because this one was actually a lot of fun to film and I really enjoyed it. So, without further ado, I bring you my lovely little makeup tutorial. Please enjoy. So I'm going to start by priming my eye with my MAC Paint Pot in Dangerous Cuvée. And this is a really, really nice smoky sort of gray asphalt color, and I really like it. So this is going to provide a really nice dark sultry sort of base for the eye. So I don't want this to be focused on the inner crease of my eye, so I'm going to try and keep it on the outer corner. Once I've finished with that, I'm going to be taking my Maybelline Color Tattoo, and this is in the shade Too Cool, and this is just a white shiny base. And this is going to go onto the inner corner. Once that's complete, I'm going to be taking my L'Oreal Infallible Shadow in the shade Liquid Diamond. And I think that this goes really, really well with the paint pot, because it has basically the exact same color and it's just going to bring out that smoky effect. So this is going to go on the outer corner, and then I'm going to bring it into the crease a bit, and then I'm going to leave the inner corner free. Because when you're wearing a mask, you don't want your eye makeup to be too dark in the center, otherwise you don't want your eye makeup to be too dark in the inner corner, because then your eyes will just disappear with the mask. And then with my flat shader brush, you can see that it's quite small and like pointy. I'm going to just take the end of it and dip it in here a bit, and then get all those bristles covered. And then I'm going to create a line, because I want to bring the smoky effect up just a little bit under my brow, like so. Smoke this in. So it's going to create a really cool line, especially since with a mask, the makeup has to like go along with the line of the mask. So that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm just going to take my finger and kind of smoke out the edge of it a bit and rub it out so it's not as harsh. Then I'm going to be taking my Shiseido Gray Shadow. And this is in the shade GY913. And I'm going to be taking a very small tapered brush. And I'm just going to put this into my crease just to add a little more dimension. And this color is extremely pigmented, so it goes on extremely smoothly, which is really nice. My NYX pencil, and this is in the shade Milk. And I'm just going to put this on the inner corner to light up my inner corner, because when you're wearing a mask, it gets kind of dark in there and you just want to make sure that everything's light. And then just using my finger, my pinky, I'm going to rub this out a bit and make it a little softer. Then after that, I'm going to be taking my MAC palette, and I believe that this is from the Hello Kitty collection, so it's quite old, but it has amazing, amazing colors. And I'm just going to be taking the white shade to add to the white effect on the inner corner. So I'm going to be taking the opposite side of the flat shader brush that I used before, and I'm going to put that into my inner corner. After that, I'm going to take another shadow in this palette right here, and I'm going to use a liner brush to line below my waterline. Next, I'm going to be taking my L'Oreal Carbon Black Linear Intense black eyeliner, and this is a liquid liner, and I'm going to be lining my top lash line. I'm just going to keep building on it so that until I get the desired effect. And guys, guess what? I'm not going to wing it out this time. Well, I'm going to do a little wing, but not like as dramatic as I normally do. So because you have the mask on, it kind of cuts off at a certain area, so you don't want to go past that. You want to accentuate your eye as much as you possibly can because at some point in the night you're probably going to end up taking off your mask. So I think that just doing a dark amount of mascara or a lot of mascara along the top lash line will really give you a really nice dramatic effect, and then once you take the mask off, your eyes will really pop. I'm going to bring it down underneath my lower lash line just to connect it and make sure that it's not like hanging out there. Once I've applied the eyeliner and it's dried, I'm going to take my CoverGirl Perfect Point Plus eyeliner and I'm going to tight line my top lash line just to add to the dark effect up on top. Then once I've tight lined, I'm going to take my NYX pencil in Milk once again and I'm going to line my waterline. And this is going to go on the bottom just to open up my eyes a bit more. The final step for the eyes, I'm going to curl my lashes and I'm going to apply my Lash Blast mascara in the shade 845, and this has the little ruby specks in it. And then after that I'm going to put on my Mega Plush mascara, and this is in the shade La 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 La, Blackest Black. So I'm going to put both of these on, and yeah. That is it for the eye makeup, but that is not it for the look. So when I think of Masquerade, I think very like defined and very kind of perfect. So when you're under that mask, you really don't want people to know who you are, just because I think that it kind of adds to the fun of it. So if you go to a big enough school where you're having a masquerade dance or you're having like Halloween and you want to dress up in masquerade attire, then I think that adding contouring to your cheeks is really going to add to the whole dimension, and the whole is going to add to the whole illusion of like a masquerade look. So I'm going to be taking my MAC matte bronze powder and a Sonia Kashuk like small brush, and I'm just going to be contouring the cheek, I'm just going to be contouring my cheeks and do like the little fishy face and then contour. Also going to squeeze my brush a bit just because it adds a little more like harshness to the contouring. You don't only want to contour your cheeks, you also want to contour up here. So you're going to go and find the hollows of, I guess the hollows of your head or the forehead. And you're going to do that on both sides. And then you're also going to go along your jawline. And then for me, no look is complete without lipstick, because lipstick is just amazing. So I am going to be using my Poppy King for J. Crew lipstick, and this is a very vibrant red color. And when I think Masquerade, I think red, and I think like black and white, probably like because of the Cinderella story movie with Selena Gomez in it. But still, I love red lipstick, and I think that it is an excellent way to finish off a look. So I'm just going to apply it to my lips, if I can get it out. There we go. In case you guys aren't familiar with that, that's called the zhuzh. Two different masks to show you guys, because not all masks are made exactly the same way. So I have a pink one, and this one has very small eye hole things, and then I have a black one, and this one has rather large eye hole things. So just to show you how you can change your makeup up depending on the circles or the placement for your eyes, because I'd also refrain from using false lashes, just because when you open and close your eyes, it's gonna like bat on the outside and it's gonna like stick through here, and you really don't want that because it's gonna be really annoying the entire night. Or the entire day, depending on when you're using this. So I think that just doing mascara is good, and then you really want to play up the eyeliner on both the top and the bottom lashes, lash lines, because then it gives more oomph to your eyes, and that's a nice way to make them pop when they're hiding behind a mask. So I'm going to put the pink one on first. Alright, so here is the pink mask, and obviously if you are doing a masquerade thing, your hair is probably going to end up being down, but I just decided to do a little hamburger bun today, as my mom likes to call it. So as you can see, the white really widens the eyes, and it's really nice to have underneath the mask, especially since this one is very dark and it has all the black lining around it. So that's mask number one, and then you have like the unveiling, so it's like, oh, okay. So then for mask number 2, we have this. And I think that this one works really, really well with the makeup because the smoky eye kind of carries out throughout the entire opening. And it's just, I don't know, I really like the way that this one looks, especially probably because the entire thing is black, so your eyes really pop even more. But I don't know, I really like this mask. I just kind of wish the holes were a little bit bigger. So it's dependent on your eye shape. Your eye shape, it's dependent on the size of the eye holes, and yeah. So it's like, it's just cool, like when you take it off, because it's like, it's hiding, and it's like, and I'm looking behind there, so it's kind of like I'm looking at you, but I'm not, because I'm like looking, well, I can't look at you, I've gone through this before. Alright, so that is the completed look. I hope that you guys enjoyed my random babbling and my lovely little makeup tutorial for a Masquerade makeup look. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns about the look, or about anything in general, then just let me know, comment below, or message me. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. That's the big one right there. Subscribe. S-U-B-S-C-R-I-B-E. Had to think about that for a second there. But anyway, I hope that you guys really liked the video. I will see you guys in my next one. And yeah, please subscribe. Bye.